Yeah, so this is a very interesting initiative that has been undertaken now. Uh, Before we sort of get into this particular initiative, it's important to step back and think of it in terms of part of Digital India and also part of the end user sort of use case of the whole BharatNet initiative, right? Where all our panchayats and villages are being, connected with optical fiber, right? So now there was a policy document sometime in 2018 called the National Digital Communication Policy. And there they had envisaged that by 2020, India would have 50 lakh Wi-Fi hotspots and about 1 crore Wi-Fi hotspots by 2022. Now, nothing like that actually took place, right? We are barely at about 1 to 2 lakhs, somewhere there. And the only places where you see public Wi-Fi hotspots today are basically airports, or as you said, Google had done the initiative for the railway stations, right? Incidentally, Google has now sort of stepped back out of that, and they're kind of allowing RailNet to take it over. With Google, when they sort of stepped back, they said that with uh, the mobile networks and 4G and all that becoming so prevalent and cheap that perhaps the use case was no longer there for India, right? So now when we talk, and if you see the news items, PM Vani talks about, the news often talks about free, Wi-Fi hotspots to sort of come up everywhere. So that's not exactly what is going to happen, right? So it's not a grand scheme of making entire cities have government paid for Wi-Fi, right? Like which some other countries outside India have. Like, for example, Seoul in South Korea is undertaking such an initiative where the entire city would be like a Wi-Fi hotspot. But the important thing to note is that in outside India, the data charges are significantly higher, right? While in India, the thanks to Geo mainly, data is very cheap and is already consumed a lot. And if you look at some of the debates that have happened on this topic in the past in India, obviously telcos have been of the view that public Wi-Fi's are not safe, etc. Right? There are security challenges and so on, but basically been kind of against this because this is kind of competing against their own product, right? So what really this initiative will do is, this is so when you talked about it, the interesting term that you used was PDO, right? Public Data Office. So the government is envisaging it in sync with what happened 30 years ago with PCOs, right? So any small shop or a kiosk or perhaps a new entrepreneur can today enroll themselves on this platform and open a PDO, right? A public data office, which will then allow hotspot, which will create a hotspot for that locality. And then people can sort of do a one-time eKYC and then start buying Wi-Fi access in very small sort of sachet kind of quantities, right? So you can take it for a very small limited period of time or a limited amount of data and then use that, right? So where this could be really interesting and useful is in the rural and semi-urban areas where your 4G coverage, etc., is not so great, or it could be very useful for people who are yet, not really big users of 4G or do not, let's say, have a home broadband connection because it's too costly, right? Because you can use this Wi-Fi for a limited period of time, pay as you go kind of a thing, right? And then what will happen is, let's say you are in a sort of small town and you can buy this sort of small packet of Wi-Fi access for, let's say, a week. And then you can use it across multiple hotspots in that town, right? So that's a use case. Now, there have been companies which have sort of developed this in the recent past. There's a There's an article on Wi-Fi Dabba, an organization who has tried this out, right? So, the charges are to be as low as rupees 2 or rupees 5 or rupees 10, right? Instead of your 800 rupees or 1000 rupees monthly, packet monthly connection that you buy at home. For youngsters or people in the lower income category to access Wi-Fi for limited use cases, this could be really useful. And again, think of it in such a way, right? So suppose you are in a particular street where this is now enabled, your adjoining Darshini now becomes as attractive as your Starbucks, right? Because your folks can, sort of now access Wi-Fi sitting around these locations while having, tea and all, tea, coffee and all that, right? So the jugaad that we will see around this, the innovation that will come around this will be immense if you look at it from a local grounds up level. So interesting to see, but of course the skepticism around that will also remain in terms of A, how fast and how much it will grow, and B, because India is already, low charges for 4G data.